Number 6, drum roll, right? What do you think that students think is the 6 most? And this is just, I'm not trying to generalize this to the larger population. These are just students that were in my class that I think might be representative of other students. So number 6 is women's rights. So this deals with abortion rights, gender pay gap, women in military, and pink tax. So the abortion rights, of course, ends up being a big one. Not a surprise based on what's happening and the way that the laws have changed recently. So they're focusing on how to advocate for women, just women's health, the response of the neglected children if this is not available. What are some of the stigmas around abortion? What are some of the facts around it? What happens if a woman ends up with an ectopic pregnancy? Um, they talk about Roe v. Wade and then just the impact on the women in general. So not really a surprise. I had 5 students had discussed this particular topic. The gender pay gap, I think I had 2 students talk about the gender pay gap. So they're looking at the difference between what women make and what men make. Now this has changed significantly since I was young, but that's still an issue and they're still concerned about it. So they're looking at women's rights and human rights and just discrimination in general. And then the pink tax. So if you're not familiar with pink tax is money that is paid, women pay more for products than men because they put the woman's label on it. So if we just look at a razor for an example, a razor for a man and for a woman, they might actually sell the same razor, but they put it in pink and call it a woman's razor, and then that becomes more expensive. So just the idea of products and the availability of products and paying more money for these products becomes a challenge. So sometimes women in particular, if they're single, they might have a lower income. And they want to make sure that there's products for people who are in school or incarcerated.